What is going on, everyone? Welcome to No Money Spent episode 2. I'll start this video off by showing I hit level 6, and in this pack I picked the 10k coins because we're building our stack. And I'd like to say thank you for the support on episode 1. All the likes count, even if it's little views and stuff, but I really like that. I really appreciate it, and I really hope you like episode 2. The main premise of this episode was making coins. So I was started by just doing the get a player method, which you open the get a player packs and you either do sets or you sell your pulls. I did a mixture of both. So I'm going to show you the good pulls I got. Right here in my second pack, I actually ended up pulling an 83 Leonard Davis Legend, which was pretty good pull. And then 1 or 2 packs later, I ended up pulling an Elite, 81 James Robinson. And then in this next pack, I think I opened about 10k of them, but in this next pack, I got a base Elite, 82 overall Adrian Amos. Pretty good 2 packs right there. And then a little bit later in the opening, this was really near the end, I was on a couple of my final few packs, and I got the Campus Hero animation expecting an 80, and I got an 85 Sam Bradford, which is a really good pull out of these. So here's a better look of everything I pulled. Pretty good opening, to be honest, and I just started selling off the cards. Sam Bradford selling for around 5k. That's really nice for the team, or for the coin stack. So I just started putting people up on the auction house, and I'd say I probably profited off the opening. I think I opened exactly 10k, pulled a few elites. Golds and silvers I didn't show, but there are some golds and silvers that go for a lot, like my Leonard Davis here, 2.2k, that's not bad. I'm happy with that. So I post that up. For right now, all the small coins are what really counts because obviously we don't have that much. We have a lot to upgrade on the team. So get a player method, a small method, that really helps. And any coins help. So James Robinson, for an 81, 2.7k is like really good. I was quite shocked by that price. So I was able to throw him up for that. And then my Adrian Amos, he was about 1.8. It's crazy because the 80 to 81s are usually more expensive than the 82s these days, which is funny, but I don't know. The Madden auction house fluctuates like crazy a lot of the time. So then I was just looking into a lot of cards that I wasn't really going to sell just to see if they had any value. So what I wanted to do after I started selling off my cards was check the team builder prices because of the low golds can go into the team builder set. So I filtered by team builders to see if any of them were expensive. Sometimes Debo is because he has his Team of the Year LTD. CeeDee Lamb was expensive at one point. But really it just changes for no reason some of the time. So I was just looking through. I accidentally didn't have it set down to 84 to 85, which doesn't give you a completely accurate price description. So I was just looking, trying to find ones that I could make the most profit off of because at this rate, we need as many coins as we can get. And then I wanted to look at DeAndre Swift because I saw he was one of the more expensive ones and he was going for 15k, so he's the set I wanted to do. Then I went over to his set and saw that I had the 3 golds I needed for his set and just threw them in there. But I needed to go get my elites because all the elites I had in my binder were not eligible for this set. So I went to try and get them for as cheap as I could. For my first one right here, I was able to get a Baker Mayfield for 1.3, which was a good start. And then for my other 2 elites, I was looking through some of the filters, and I went over to the cornerback filter and saw a Bradley Roby for 1k and a Desmond King for 1.2. So quickly I got the Bradley Roby for 1k, assuming the other one would be gone. And then when I came back out, the Desmond King was still there for 1200, and I was able to get that as well. After I got my elites, I went back to the set, and I was able to get DeAndre Swift done for basically quite cheap. So you do the set, you get your team builder, and obviously I picked Swift. Then when I checked the auction house, he was around 13,000, so I was able to post him for around then, which still, even if it's a little cheaper, that's still good profit. So I ended up posting him for around 13,500, which not a bad price. So I'm still profiting off that. So the last super important thing I did was complete the second part of Gridiron Forge and hit level 7, where I got 2 Pro Fantasy packs and a Mutt Champ collectible right there for Cam Chancellor, which is nice. But I specifically lined it up so that I could get 2 Pro Fantasy packs. And yeah, I was super excited to open these because I love packs. I can't buy packs on this account, obviously, because 1, I can't buy points, and 2, it's irresponsible when we have such a limited coin amount. But this first pack was really good. I got a UL here, and I was surprised. As you can see already, it's 87 Chad Johnson, which is still really good. Like, I'm still really happy with that. That's 15K, so if I had bought this pack with coins, I'm making my money back. Then I get a couple golds, and then in the second round, I get a power-up, a legend, and that's 88 William McGinnis. Like, that's a really good pro fantasy. Like, if I'm spending coins on that, I'm making coins from that pack right there. So the first one was really good, and then the second one, I get Zero Chill, a Callow the GOAT, 83 Michael Strahan, 85 Teron Armstead. And then a platinum, 81 Jeffrey Simmons. These packs were just, I don't know what it is, the packs were just hitting yesterday. That was amazing. Yeah, wow. One last thing I wanted to show is that I bought this 87 overall Rondale Moore because he's a speedy receiver. Here are his stats. It just makes challenges go easier to have someone who I can go deep to. 93 speed, 85 short, 82 medium, 80 deep, 89 jump. He's not that bad. He's usable for now in challenges. And the very last thing I want to show is I did the heavyweight souls quickly. It took me like 5 minutes just to get this power-up pack so that I could pick the 82 Jacob Johnson fullback, so I can just have a fullback for now and power him up every time if I need to. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you guys. See you in the next one.